Desserts on the Medifast diet, are they allowed? If so, what types and how many? It's not uncommon for people to ask me about desserts on the Medifast diet. I'm often asked if desserts are allowed, what types you can eat, and how often you can eat them. You do end up eating dessert-type foods on Medifast, but they call them meals rather than calling them desserts. I'll explain more below. This diet has many prepackaged diet meals that taste like or share the flavors of foods that people commonly eat as an indulgence after a meal. For example, chocolate, vanilla and banana pudding is offered. There are chocolate mint, chocolate peanut, and lemon meringue bars. There is soft serve ice cream in many yummy flavors. There are also fudge-type brownies and chocolate chip pancakes. There are shakes in flavors like mocha, French vanilla and strawberry cream. But these foods are never called dessert. You eat them as part of your 5 regular meals. So, while you may opt to have a brownie for your afternoon snack or a chocolate mint ice cream after you've already had your lean and green meal at dinner time, most people on this diet don't actually call it dessert, even that's what it feels like at the time. The terminology used on Medifast is 5 prepackaged meals plus your 1 lean and green meal. This is why the most popular plan is called the 5+1. But, if you have a sweet tooth or a sweet craving and want any of those 5 meals to be a something sweet, then this is completely allowed. As long as you're eating any combination of the diet meals with a sensible, lean and green meal, then you are following the diet as directed. The only restriction they have is that they don't want you eating more than 1 maintenance bar per day. However, there's no such limitation on the crunch bars, which can be good to know. So you could have a chocolate chip pancake for breakfast, a brownie for your morning snack, a mint chocolate bar for a lunch, banana pudding in the mid-afternoon, your lean and green meal for dinner, and a French vanilla shake before bed. Although you'd be taking in what seems to be a lot of sweets, this is completely allowed and within the guidelines of the diet. The key to the whole thing is that they have modified the foods so that they don't contain a lot of sugar, calories, or fats. They still taste somewhat sweet, indulgent, or even dessert-like, but they are still technically diet foods. Not all of the foods are sweet, but many are. And on top of this, they also allow sugar-free Jell-O and popsicle, 1 per day, as a snack on top of your 5 meals. I've sometimes had people ask me if they can eat an extra sweet meal after lunch or dinner if they feel like having dessert. I think this is perfectly fine as long as you count the meal you ate as dessert as one of your meals for the day. For example, if you opt to have a Medifast brownie after lunch and the soft serve ice cream after your lean and green dinner, then you'd need to count those 2 meals as part of the 5 that you're going to eat. So you'd still have breakfast, lunch, and 1 snack to play with, but you would need to count the 2 you used as desserts toward your daily intake. Desserts on the Medifast diet, are they allowed? If so, what types and how many? It's not uncommon for people to ask me about desserts on the Medifast diet. I'm often asked if desserts are allowed, what types you can eat, and how often.